I started writing when I was 4 years old, and when I was in 8th grade, my first book, Ava, came out. And it's a 5-book series. It's about a 13-year-old girl named Ava who finds out that she's a witch and she goes to a school in Neptune. Each book kind of follows the story of Ava as she gets a year older. So the second one is called Wittedorm, the third one is called Victoria, and then the fourth one is Hero, and Hero just came out in October. And the fifth one doesn't have a title yet, and it'll be out within the next 6 months, hopefully. I can never really remember the decision that I made when I was 4, to just pick up a book and start writing. Like, I used to take pieces of paper and staple them together, and then I'd scribble in them and I'd call them my books. My grandpa is one of my main inspirations because he also writes, and so when we talk about writing together, he gets it. He understands what it's like to make a character, and he understands how it is to sell your books and to sign them and different stuff like that. I think people should read my series because it's relatable. It's about a teen and it's written by a teen. So if it's written by a teen, it's going to sound like that, and so I think people will connect to the books and it makes it an easy read. So I go and speak to schools, and when I speak to schools, I go in and present, and I talk about writing, and I talk about setting goals, and I talk about how to be motivated and stuff like that. And then usually they'll make me a card, or some people will send me letters or emails, and that's the best part. I had a book show in Kimmswick. This girl shows up, and she and her mom and her sister were there, and she just looks starstruck. It was so cool. And she goes, "We came all the way here to see you." Well, some people come all the way here would mean 20 minutes away, but her mom goes, "We're from Lee Summit," and Lee Summit is right in Kansas City. So these girls drove 4.5 hours to meet me. We only talked for a half an hour. Then they drove 4.5 hours back and went to school the next day. And this is all on a Sunday. It was crazy. And just to get the new book. You have to keep writing and keep going for it. So basically I just tell people to always keep a notebook around for your ideas and to just keep doing it. So the books are available at several different local bookstores. They're available at the Mailbox store, which is by Rich's Frozen Custard. And they're also available online and on Amazon. And they're also on Kindle and Nook. I will be at the craft show on December 6th. And it's the Oakville Band Parent Association Craft Fair. And I will be in the Commons, and I'll be selling my books both days.